हमारे टोलियां हर एक प्रांत के जाके पहले 3-4 दिन एक्लिमेटाइजेशन, ओरिएंटेशन और बॉर्डर एरिया का प्रशिक्षण लेकर फिर चले गए चौकी। 19 और 20 तारीख को चौकी पहुंचे और चौकी से 21, 22 और आज 3 दिन आगे सरहद पर जाकर दाहिने या बाएं जैसे दिखाया गया है 8 से 10 किलोमीटर बॉर्डर का उन्होंने संवाद किया, वहाँ के लोगों के साथ संपर्क किया और वहाँ की जो समस्या है उसका जानकारी हासिल की और वहाँ का सैनिक और अर्धसैनिक लोगों के साथ अपना सलाह मशवरा करके वापस जा रहे हैं। नेक्स्ट। सीमा के साथ संवाद। हर एक टोली अपने अपने इलाके में जिस चौकी पे जाके रहे वहाँ के लोगों के साथ संपर्क किया और सीमा के संवाद में उन्होंने क्या क्या हासिल किया है वो अभी दिखा रहे हैं। एक कार्यक्रम 4 चरणों में हमने अमल किया है। पहले सिलेक्शन ऑफ वॉलंटियर्स। देश के 650 जिलों में युवा पीढ़ी 18 साल से 35 साल के बीच में उनको वॉलंटियर्स उनमें सिलेक्ट करके उनको इसके बारे में प्रशिक्षण दिया गया। फिर उनका यात्रा अपने अपने गांव से जहां जहां उनको किस आधार शिविर पर पहुंचना था वहां वो अपने खर्च से आधार शिविर पहुंच गए और वहां सीमा संवाद का ओरिएंटेशन, ट्रेनिंग और उसके बारे में जानकारी उनको दिया गया 19 और 20 तारीख को। और आखिरी में जब वो सीमा में जाके पहुंचे चौकी में, वहाँ लोगों के साथ उन्होंने संवाद किया। वो क्या संवाद किया है अपनी ब्रीफिंग में आपको बता देंगे। You will see along the map the flags indicate various Aadhaar Shivers along 92 districts which are bordering from Run of Kutch to J&K, Leh Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, UP, then Bihar, Assam, Bangladesh, then northeastern states of Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland to Tripura. All land border chokis. Now these are some live photographs which we have received from them starting from 19th. Our teams which met the locals, interacted with them for them so that they feel safe, confident and integral. Now you will find various tolis approaching the border areas in different parts of the lands. Now, you see some of the pictures from Indo-Pak border, Indo-Bangladesh, and they have sprinkled along, apart from the locals, the armed forces and the paramilitary forces, plus the jungle, janwar and the kheti badi in that area. In other words, to give them a feel that the water from the rest of India belongs to you and you belong to them. Having done that, they were also given Raksha Sutra, what we believe, what protects us from all evils in the life. These Raksha Sutras were carried by them, and whomsoever they met in various chokis, they tied them and wished them and conveyed them the greetings from balance of rest of India, 1.2 billion Bharatiyas. And after visiting each of their areas, these tolis have collected the sacred soil of our border from there, and they are taking it home and converting that into tilak, applying it to all their kith and kin in their society, in their village and in their districts, just to make them feel that what India's borders are and what message they have brought from the border for the people. And this is their return journey, gentlemen. The journey of Sarad Ka Pranam, which started about 10, we were advised to address you both in English and Hindi. I have taken the responsibility of addressing you in English, and my colleague Justice Kokje, after that, will do it in Hindi. I request you to bear with us. FINS, Forum for Integrated National Security, apart from its primary role of creating awareness amongst Indians, has in the last few years organized two major national conventions. The first was organized in Haridwar in March 2010, wherein more than 1,000 intellectuals, professionals from all walks of life assembled basically to analyze and assess various types of threats to our national security and nation building. And what do we do to counter them, and how do we go forward? 2 years later, that is this year in February, Forum for International Security organized Yuva Bharat 2020 convention, wherein 1,100 students from all parts of India, particularly from northeastern states, over 240 boys and girls had participated, and we had from 30 neighboring countries 70 youth. The purpose of this Yuva Bharat convention was what sort of India our young leaders or youth want to build, what sort of India they are dreaming by 2020, and in this, how do our neighbors look at it, and what sort of interaction we should have with the neighboring countries, so that together we build economically, socially, educationally and professionally a powerful nation, not only for ourselves, also for the benefit of our neighbors. Having undertaken these two important conventions and spread the message across to our countrymen across India, this year, Forum for International Security decided to mobilize the volunteer youths from all parts of the country with a view to take them to the borders and make them acquainted with what our land borders are. Actually, we wanted to do land and sea border, but the task was stupendous, so we are doing it in two parts. This year we have taken the responsibility of getting our youth acquainted with the land borders, which is 15,106 kilometers from Run of Kutch to Tripura and also Bangladesh. Now, subsequently, we will take a similar mission on acquainting the youth on sea borders, which extends to 7,516 kilometers in southern part of Indian Peninsula. The overall purpose of this program of taking the youth to the border was Jagrat Samaj, Surakshit aur Vikashit Desh. Unless our borders are safe, we cannot ensure the economic, social and all-round development in all dimensions without any disturbance and interference from the neighbors oblique anti-national elements. And you will agree that youth is our future hope. And you will be surprised to know that in our school texts, college education, very little knowledge of factual border problems, border challenges are covered in any of the schools across the country. And when we talk to the youth in the Yuva Convention in Bangalore in the beginning of this year, this was a general expression of theirs that they want to know what India's borders are, and they would like to then make their own recommendations and study of it. Just like a field requires a strong fence, a house requires strong walls and also doors and windows. Border is not mere fence of barbed wires and pillars. It has to be secured from all dimensions and developed fully so that not only the people in the border feel safe, but also the rest of India covered by these borders also feels safe. With that in motive, we decided to mobilize the youth, volunteer youth from 650 districts of our country, all the 28 states, and take them to various chowkis, starting from the deserts of Rajasthan and Gujarat to the jungles of J&K and the snow-clad mountains of J&K, Leh Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, and the borders of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, then the dense jungles of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, from Nagaland up to Tripura, as well as the riverine border along Bangladesh between West Bengal and Assam. Accepting this unique challenge, from 19th November till 23rd November today, more than 10,000 young Indians, youth, between the age group of 18 to 35, from 650 districts have, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir and from Rajasthan to Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland,